So of late, there have been two coins and two chains that have been hitting the headlines in terms of their performance. One of them is Solana and its Sol coin, and the other one is Binance and the BNB coin. These two have been just outperforming almost everything else, especially now that altcoin season seems to be in full force or in full gear. So that's what we want to cover in this video. We want to cover a head-to-head between these two strong performing top 15 layer ones or cryptos. And if you watched our previous video on the RSI indicator, these two are also featuring within that range, and they are possibly some of the best performing within the top 15 as well, just so you know, especially of late. I think the BNB token for the first time is just marched past the $1,000 mark, which is a milestone. It's nice to see some of these coins hitting these milestones. 1,000. The next one, getting 2,000 is probably going to be a lot easier than hitting 1,000 because it has taken the BNB coin at least 1 or 2 cycles to reach what it has reached. I think its first full one might have been 2021, so this is an achievement. Anyway, but before I proceed with this video, guys, a head-to-head between Solana and Binance Chain, or the BNB coin, and the Sol token, the Sol coin. Please note that what I'm going to share with you in this video is not financial advice. These are just my own opinions, and I do like everything crypto, but I'm not a financial advisor. If you do require financial advice, please approach someone who's actually trained and qualified to give you financial advice. The information contained in this video is just for educational as well as entertainment purposes. If you are not subscribed, guys, please subscribe to our channel. We are one of the few channels that bring you non-conventional content. We don't bring you hype all the time. And if you're one of those who are looking for moonboard content and who think proper educational content is of no use or there's no point, this is probably not the channel for you. I'm just saying. Let's come back to these two. And to kick us off, it's Solana and the Sol token or Sol coin. It is a coin, right? It is high performance and it boasts plenty of speed. And its architecture, which is made up of proof of history and proof of stake, is designed for very high throughput and fast finality. It offers low transaction fees, and that makes it one of the most well-known low transaction fees chain, which helps it especially with high-frequency apps, gaming, and microtransactions. Its ecosystem is expanding, including DeFi, NFT, and gaming, and it boasts the likes of Radia, Magic Eden, OpenBook, formerly Serum, as well as games and metaverses, DeFi protocols, and liquid staking. It is claimed to be developer-friendly when it comes to tooling, and that is hard to argue against because there are so many developers who've been switching to Solana or trying to migrate or create bridges between, say, dApps on Ethereum, bridging to Solana, or on Sui or on Avalanche, bridging to Solana. And recently, the base ecosystem, they are going to build a bridge to connect their dApps to the Solana ecosystem. Why? Liquidity. So it is developer friendly from what I've heard, or what I've come across as well. But there are some challenges for Solana. You got outages, reliability issues, where historically Solana has suffered network outages or instability, which can undermine trust. But I believe we've gone for quite some time now without any of that. And there are some decentralization trade-off as well, where Solana's validators or node setup, broadcasting, data propagation are very fast, but sometimes are criticized as less decentralized than some rivals. When it comes to Binance and the BNB coin, it is an ecosystem with wide usage. The BNB began as the utility token for the Binance exchange for fee discounts and so forth, but now powers Binance Chain or BNB Smart Chain. It is used for transactions, gas payments, staking, and so forth. It also integrates a token ban or deflationary mechanics. Periodically, they perform some bans to reduce supply, improving scarcity, even though it doesn't have a hard cap, I don't believe, but it bans more than it's producing, which helps with the price. Hence, we are talking of $1,000 for each BNB coin. And the Binance exchange itself is very strong, and it boasts loads of liquidity. It's probably the biggest exchange in the whole world, followed by Coinbase. And the BNB coin itself is native to one of the largest exchanges in the world, in Binance, and the BNB benefits from huge liquidity. It's used in exchange products such as spot products, futures, margins, and so forth. Multiple use cases within the Binance ecosystem. It's used for paying fees, staking, participation in token launches, governance of certain aspects. BNB coin has got so many use cases. There are some challenges though for BNB. Regulatory risks, where Binance has faced regulatory scrutiny globally. This always shadows the BNB token. The BNB token is dependent on the centralized entity in Binance. Many of its features are tightly linked to Binance Binance as a company, and I think Zizi holds quite a bit of the BNB token. But to be fair, I don't think he needs the money, and he's prepared to hold whatever he has for a very long time. And I'll not be surprised as well that his largest holding will actually be BNB instead of Bitcoin. I could be wrong. And there are also many other smart contract chains, including Solana, Ethereum, Sui, Cardano, and they are pushing hard with DeFi and NFT ecosystem that might compete for talent and liquidity. As for recent price movements, Sol currently is trading at approximately $245 at the time of recording. By the time you watch this video, that might have changed. And the BNB is trading at just under $1,000 at the time of recording. But like I said, during the past 24 hours, it smashed through the $1,000 mark, which is a great milestone. So in raw price, the BNB is much higher, but performance isn't just about price. It's about growth, volatility, adoption, usage, and also relative gains over time. My observations so far point to Solana having had periods of strong adoption, especially in NFT. DeFi gaming, often highly volatile, but high upside when the ecosystem does well. And as for the BNB coin, it has been more stable because it's got a stable foundation owing to the exchange value, and it integrates Bain mechanics, utilities, but perhaps less speculative upside in terms of being the go-to chain for new projects compared to Solana or Ethereum. Of course, the Binance chain network is, to us other people, which I believe is a clone of Ethereum, just that it's cheaper and faster than Ethereum, which has been performing better and which looks brighter. Better thus far, it depends on time frame. In bull runs where NFTs, gaming, DeFi expansions are hot, Solana tends to get sharper percentage gains because its fee model plus its speed and the ecosystem allow rapid scaling when user demand surges, whereas BNB tends to do better or more steadily in more mixed or mildly bullish conditions because of its strong utility, fee bands, liquidity, and link to Binance's success. And which of these two has got a brighter future? Solana has got strong momentum in attracting developers, expanding use cases, gaming, microtransactions, artificial intelligence, and so forth, and it also offers low fees, good scaling efforts. If the issues around outages and decentralization or regulatory risks are shelved or go away or are addressed, Solana could see big upsides, but there is a big if on that. Whereas the BNB coin itself, strength is in its heavy integration within the Binance exchange infrastructure, its deflationary mechanics, its robust liquidity, user base for the Binance ecosystem, staking, and so forth. It's less moonshot, but more likely to deliver more stable returns and steady growth than speculative boom. So if you want to hold whatever value you have, maybe it's not the Sol coin you want the BNB coin, because the Sol coin could give you massive gains, but it could lose a lot more, whereas Binance, slow but sure, steady increase in value. So based on some head-to-head comparisons around things such as throughput and cost, ecosystem growth, use case variety, adoption risk, my verdict on this head-to-head is that if I had to pick short-term, medium-term, that is 1 to 2 years, I'll say BNB looks safer. It may not shoot to the stars, but in mixed or moderately bullish markets, its utility and built-in demand, that is exchange fees, staking, bans, that is likely to give it more stability and less downside. But medium to long term though, 3 to 5 years or more, Solana is more upside if its infrastructure matures, outages are resolved, developer tools keep improving, and scaling solutions continue. If Solana becomes highly reliable, more efficient, and widely adopted for gaming, DeFi, AI, DApp, and so forth, it could outperform BNB by a mile, but it's got to be on a longer time frame, not short time frame. Think of BNB as the vulnerable supercar with a comfy ride, trusty, powerful, with brand backing. Solana is the lightning fast force prototype, thrilling, risk-taking, but every so often prone to glitches under the hood. If you want a smooth cruise, BNB is the safer bet. If you are chasing speed, big upside, and don't mind occasional turbulence, Solana is where the rocket fuel is. In the race of chains, BNB may keep destroying lap records in reliability and utility, but Solana might just steal the trophy when the track gets hot. Any thoughts, guys? Let us know in the comment section in this video, where we end with an analogy of the competition between these two being compared to a racetrack if you watch F1. Until the next one, guys, FD for Switch5.tv signing out for now. Bye.